So you're thinking about making a move to one of our Dallas suburb areas. Well, welcome to Arlington, Texas. Right now we're going to be looking at a new construction home by a custom builder that's already in a gated established community. This home is going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a bonus office space with a little bit under 2,400 square feet. And currently it's listed at $515. Now this builder is offering some incentives as well, so we'll take a look and check it out. Welcome YouTube family. It is Lisa Woulard with the Home Approval Team, your favorite Dallas YouTube realtor. If you enjoy doing home tours, learning, talking, playing, and everything in between, we welcome you to subscribe. And if you are already a part of the family, welcome back. Let's see what we got in store today. Okay, so we're gonna just start outside real quickly and just observe the brick. The brick, I love the brick layout of it. I like the mixture of the tone of the exterior that they trimmed it with, and how it flashes right into the stone. It looks really good, and the trim looks really good with the brick. It's not too dark or anything like this. This home has a J drive, so some people love those. It gives you a little bit more extra space for parking, and some don't. Now, remember on this home, you'll see in the backyard too, for those who say, oh, I don't want a lot of yard spaces. I don't want to have to maintain that. I'm in my retirement home community. This home is going to be a little bit of your zero lot line, so you'll see exactly what that means, okay? So let's take a look. You know we like a very good porch. This covers our package, got a nice entry there. We'll be able to go in here and see, just nice rocking chair, and then you kind of go over and you'll be able to see your view of the street. This one is in a cul-de-sac area, so all you'll be doing is looking at a neighbor's house. But got plenty of lighting out here to cover the patio, as well as up top for the door. Look at this door. The door is phenomenal. I love the exterior of the door, and it's got a net match to it. I'm just going to stop right here so you can get a good look of when you're walking into the home. Nice long projected hallway. I do like the lighting decor that they put in here. Very, very simple, but draws your attention to it as well. The wood entry right off the beginning of the home. What we have here is a good office space. So it's set up perfectly for an office. And what I love about it, again, I'm getting able to exercise and get out here and see the view of the yard. So this is capturing that for you, giving you some nice sunlight. Now, of course, in here, because it is the front of this house, this would be the one room I would add some color to, an accent wall, just to give you some flavor to it. I do like how they have the plugs in here set up. Of course, the fan. If you wanted, this door, as you'll see it, it's all clear glass. So you get to see those are coming in and past the office. They'll also get to see that if you're on a meeting, so not to disturb you. We got right here again, as soon as they walk in, we have a nice hall closet. Look at the design of the door. I'm loving it more instead of the traditional doors. Simple closet, but it's easy for quick storage of, the raincoat, the rain jackets, coats, anything, if guests coming right in. And then right in here, when I did a picture or anything like that, I'll also put the shoe wall so people can take their shoes off, stuff right here. If you have guests coming over and you don't want them to go too far past the house, we do have this bathroom right here, so it gives them a little bit in here. I love a bathroom that has a small cabinet, not too much, because it gives you an opportunity to store some things that you need to, maybe some toilet tissue, maybe some towels. Put a nice little fragrance right there to keep it smelling pretty good. And then it has an under-camber storage, so we got that. Nice, good quartz countertop. I like the handling they use for this. Matches really, really nice how they did that. Then I also like the 2-inch trim they have around each of the doors and your border, so you'll get to see that. Coming in right here, just standing right here at the end of that hallway, gives you a good view of your family room. We'll just show you right around there. Look at the lighting on there. Love when they have recessed lighting around the center lighting as well, just bringing in and tracking more lights for you. And then coming into the kitchen area. So let's kind of look at that from an angle. Let me show you about here. So, you know me, I love a good coffee bar. This is what I would make my good coffee. bar station. There we are, front loader, front opening refrigerator space. So it shows you what it can accommodate. And then even the cabinets up top, it's still reachable, even for my little short self. Now I did have to get on a tippy toe or two, but it did give you still some usable storage you can have up there. Definitely could see the crock pot going up there. Sorry. And then right here, just looking at it, I love the backsplash that they use. They use the brick layer of the backsplash in here, but it gives you a very, it blends very well with the cork countertop they pick with here, and then with the white cabinets. A lot of storage space, a lot of drawer space you will see in here. And then I love it when we have the stove and our conventional oven or microwave. No, it's a conventional microwave they have right here, just set up right here. Space saver, that's what we'll call it. And then just all the counters. You come in here, you got our farm style sink, but I love this because it's facing the family room area if you wanted to, so you could still be engaging in conversation while you're washing dishes or having someone at the bar stool area and just having great conversation. The pantry area over here, let's come back and look at it. The pantry has enough storage space. There's no reason for anything to be on the countertop, to be honest. Even for those winter pots, things that we don't use as often, there it is right here. You can store it. Definitely put my water right down here, my paper towels. Just got enough storage space on there. But if you're a cabinet store, you do have a lot of space to take up. I love how they made the plugs so conventionally located. So that way you don't have to have them all dragged out or anything. If I wanted something right here, like let's say we put the air fryer, the plug is right there to it. So I don't have all those wires hanging off of there. Here's our dishwasher. Again, all the cabinets. We got a lot of cabinet space, drawer space. And here is our breakfast nook area. So again, this setup here is great if you like to entertain because it gives you a very good open floor plan. I'm gonna get you another angle of here so you can see it coming in from this corner, just so you can see how wide space this kitchen is without overpowering the house. So that's what I like. We'll talk about the yard later. I do like they had this feature here. So if I wanted to get some natural lighting outside, you could do that, but they do have a closer on here so we can close the shed and kind of leave that opening for us on the door. So I love that feature. Let's talk about this fireplace in here. Definitely like that they've already ran the wiring for you up here, made the plugs easy above the fireplace, just sitting here nice and chill. You know, here in Texas, they are more for show. We have to wait. For me, I look excited when we get down to that 1 or 2 days of 35 so I can light the fireplace because I'm from Chicago, so you know, we get to light a fireplace every winter. We won't start in the primary suite. Let's go in here and take a look of our long hallway going into that door. Here's going to come into that our J driveway, so that's coming into the garage. But I look at the laundry room space now. There is no reason for anyone to have any dirty clothes in their room. This is a great setup where you can have the laundry separated, put together in here, have an ironing board installed on that wall right there so you can iron. You have a sink in here so we can always keep everything nice and tidy. Have a cabinet underneath sink cabinet so we can kind of look at that. If you like to store things under the sink, I'm more of a visual person because I'll forget it if it's there. So I do like things easily accessible to me. But they did give you enough lighting in here as well. So really good look at the laundry room. I love the fact we got another hall closet. So if we don't want a lot of things stored in the main coat closet for our guests, we can have this where this can be our closet mud space. That's what we'll call it, the closet mud space in the hallway, coming right out the garage, remember? So everybody just put their coats, their book bags here, your shoes here. Again, you know, I would have put a shoe right there, one from IKEA, so you can just easily put your shoes away. Here's the angle coming right in at the doorway of this room. So you get to see how large this room space is. And then I'm gonna come at it from another angle and then I'll just show you. This room is right at the front of the house, so you do get to see the natural lighting coming in. That's why they didn't, I'm assuming that's why they didn't put recessed lighting in this room, because it does have the window here. You can come in and see the natural lighting. Just put regular carpet in here. It is pretty thick though, I'll say that, because I feel it and I have on tennis shoes today. Now, sorry, I didn't turn on our closet light. Let me find it. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. So this closet, I like a 2-tier closet because it allows you, if you want to store winter here, summer here, dresses, pants, skirts, and things like that, you have some separation. I also like that you have a little bit of a shelf on each one. So if you wanted to put some shoes or a purse rack in here, you can. You even have it where you can put some hooks here and do some storing of maybe a coat or your house coat or anything that you use more frequently, but you do have some space underneath as well, so we can put shoes under the bottom. Again, I do like how they, the hardware that they use on the home just blends real well with the white doors and the white cabinets. Let's go in here. Let's check out this room right here. So again, this is another secondary room number 2. The distance on this room looks pretty good. We'll go in here and look at it again from another angle. So corner to corner, I always like to show you corner to corner. And then you'll go in here and see the spacing of it again. I always like when they do this. This saves you so much money and time. It's so expensive if you have to have an electrician come in to do the wiring for your TV and plugs, so you don't do too much damage and have to take it all the way down here. So when you can have it right here, I love that. Most builders charge you to put that in, so that's a great one as well to have that naturally. Going in and look again at the space of the closet. Now this closet, it's not as wide for you, but it looks like it is as much wide. It's just not as deep in the other one. So, but it looks like it gives you a little bit more. So good on there. Now the bathroom in here, I definitely did love. Look at the bathroom. Look at that shower. Now, some builders, as you know, are going to where they don't do tubs, but they give you that 3-foot shower. They've said that that's the feedback they've been getting, that people no longer do tubs. They like to do the showers. Now, I would have said for them to put at least a seating area in here that could have been a little bit more accommodating for you. But look at the stone and look at the granite. This is granite countertops on here. Again, they have a little bit of shelving in here for you. And I love when the towel goes all the way up to the wall. Just, it saves a little bit of that steam in there. And then they did toweling on the shower floor. So you love that. Got a little step. You have to step up, but you can see that. Love when they have this built in for you. If you like to put your, your soaps, your shampoos, your body soap, different things like that. But being that this is like right here in my center bathroom, I just don't know if I would want that sitting out all the time, but I do like that. Here is our final secondary room. So the 3 of the bedrooms are kind of, they share in that shared space. There's no separation of that. But here is the room again. We'll go in here and look at it. Again, it has the wall plug feature, so I love that. We'll come in here and look at it from one angle to the next with the wall. And they get you right here. There's a closet space in there, again, giving you that separation. So however you're utilizing your clothes, that could be there. The only time that comes in a problem if you do your tall dresses or trench coats. So let's go now and, let's go now and take a look at the primary suite. They have this plastic on here guarding the floor, so doing protection, especially with our weather we've had the last couple of days. But here is your primary suite. Now this is me coming back. Let me stand at the door. You do have a nice little entry wall here that you could put a nice piece of art or family photo there. But there you go right there. And just this is coming to where the space is of the room. So the primary room has a lot of flex space. I think you could do a lot of different things with this room. I can even see me with a sitting area because they have it right here again where you can run your TV wiring here. I love, look at the recessed lighting in here. So even though you have the window right there, it's just allowing you to bring in some more lighting if you need to. Have the fan going on this one. And then I'll come in from one angle of the room so you can see from the entry. So you see, it's a pretty large space. It's a pretty large space. I like how they have the bathroom just all the way off right here. To the side, again, we'll come in and see a little bit of that shower. Now, they did right on this shower. I'll start here just because it allows us to see it going in. It's one of our showerless doors features. As you see, there's no door here. No door. So it's one of those showerless door features, but they have a seater on here. So if you want to sit right under that shower, look at the large head, just soaking, just unwinding and soaking and letting that pressure hit right on you after, you know, long day or heck of a workout. I do like that they put that small window here. It's high enough so no one can see in, so they didn't have to cloud it. So you get a little bit more of that natural light coming in, but the shampoo shed ledge is still very well. Since we're here, let's just go ahead and look at this long closet. I think we can definitely share this closet with two people. It can accommodate two people. We don't have to be so stingy. I'm talking more to myself. This would encourage me to get away of some things. Okay. Good shoe rack. Good shoe system. Let me put my shoes in there. The new way that we're putting it in, we have those shoe boxes. And then here it is, his side. Now, we would have to share that middle space right there. It's not even enough, so we would have to share it. I love the tiling of the floor. I mean, it just blends really good. And then you can go in here and see all the cabinet space. Now, the vanity has us looking together, as you see, a little middle ground space that we can share. But again, I got enough cabinet space underneath. And then I love when they have these recessed drawers because you can do a lot more storage here. So you can put a lot more things here. You know, no reason, again, for things to be on the countertop. And then, of course, just the bathroom. But, again, they have a cabinet in here so we can put a good air freshener there, a little decor if we want to, but we can store the toilet tissue, bathroom cleaning supplies, things like that. Now I'm going to take you outside to the yard. So remember, sometimes when y'all are asking and you say you want a zero lot line or you don't want a large yard, I'm going to be able to show you exactly what that looks like. So let's come in here again. Now they did use most of their space with a covered patio, so we'll see that. And here in Texas, you know we need that. This would definitely have to be replaced with a ceiling fan. But again, they have the 8-foot fencing. Excuse our leaves. What tree is shedding? We're coming in here. So you see how close we are on this patio? This is what your zero lot line is going to give you, very limited space. But what we can do is kind of go over here. If you wanted to store something, have a dog run, you can even have a kid swing. We'll utilize this tree. This is basically your yard. This is all you got out here. So let me show you again. Here's the patio. All righty. All right. Okay, well, you've seen a little piece of Arlington. I can't wait to hear what you think about it, especially this house, because this is our first one looking like this with a true kind of zero lot line. As always, whether you are moving now or a year from now, across the street or across the world, I am your girl, Lisa Woulard. I would love to help you find your perfect fit right here in our Dallas suburbs. Click the link to set up a strategy call. Until next time, live on purpose.